Peace and blessings. Happy Sunday, everyone. We're here. We did it. It's the first Nubian Showcase live since the pandemic. I call it a pandemic because I know something that you probably know too. But I just want to say welcome to New Being. I'm outdoors. I told you guys I was going to come and set up in my yard. So I'm in my yard right now, and I have all of my beautiful Nubian creations available for you and to showcase to you today. Actually, when I think about it, I probably would have been at Capital Jazz right now doing a show. Since this pandemic, you know, it shut down everything. So 2 weeks ago, we would have been at Bein, and I would have been able to have a beautiful home coming with you guys. And then here this weekend, I would have been at Capital Jazz. But I'm here. I'm in my yard. I am bringing love and beautiful sharings for you and making everything available for you to elevate your crown. So, as I was setting up, my beautiful neighbor just happened to be walking by, and she saw all of the things that I had, and she wanted to come in and have a look. And so, tell me your name.
Nadesh.
Nadesh?
Yeah.
Oh, what a beautiful name. This is Nadesh. She came to meet Queen Nekhena here today by grace.
Hello.
And she has beautiful braids. And she actually was my first customer. She brought something today. And I'm going to use her. She allowed me to use her to show you guys how the Nubian ponytail accessories work. So this is, you said right there. This is her selection. She chose the, you can see that, that's a Nefertiti. And she probably chose that because she is a queen. And she knows it. So now I get a chance to show you how the Nubian hair ponytail holders work. This unique design is something that I came up with about 2007, and what's it, 220 right now, okay? So actually what it allows us to do, women, because one of the things that Nubian has been known for has been innovating for natural hair since the 80s. This started in 1986. So that's been my mission continually, to create things that honor our beautiful golden crowns and our natural hair. So I'm putting this on, simply grabbing her hair, getting it in position, and underneath, I'm just gonna slide it and pull it. Just like that. Wow. Now, Vogue, turn. She's beautiful. And she's wearing something that represents her. The beautiful queen that we all are. Long lost queens whose identity and accessories have been stolen from us. And my job is to bring it back. So she can't see it right now, but when she goes home and she looks in the mirror, I think I'm gonna have to get a mirror out here. Yeah. She's gonna be like, "Oh my!" She's gonna feel really good about it. So thank you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Right.
Thank you so much, and wear it in good health.
Okay.
All right. And I'm here, right here.
Yes.
Anytime.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Y'all have a great day. So, I thought that I would start today, probably like from the beginning. When I say from the beginning for me was was hair jewelry, hair adornments. So the first wall, which would be the wall in my booth at the event, is the hair jewelry. And I'm going to go over to the hair jewelry now, and I hope that they're going to follow me right over here. Actually, no, not here, not right now. I forgive it. So the name of my business, some of you may not know me. I should have stood by my table first. I'm going to walk over to my table afterwards so we don't have to keep moving the cameras. But here is the wall of hair jewelry made by Nubian, made by me, Queen. And I've been doing this for a long time. I always got to date myself. I'm not going to do it this time. Let's just leave it a long time ago. Um, yeah, and we used to sew them in at that time, but now, you know, I've invented ways to slide them on, and now we're squeezing them on. That's what everybody's doing. So that's what I have for you today. My full selection of, I'm going out of the picture, my full selection of hair jewelry. Now, I believe with this new beginning, with this situation that has happened and has caused us all to stop and pause and kind of think about what we're doing, I think that I am going to release all of these hair jewelry designs that I've made, that I've created. I've stopped production. I'm not going to keep making hair jewelry. Right now, I don't know what the future is holding, like many of us. I'm always going to make things to glorify our crowns, but I'm actually in the process now of releasing the hair jewelry that I have made. So I'm not trying to scare y'all into buying, but really, I would recommend, if you see something you like here, you should get it. As you well know, the thing that I take great pride in is the fact that all of the pieces are one of a kind. So there are no copies of anything. If you see something is yours, you like it. I think I'm gonna, what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna start with this board. Hopefully you can see it pretty well. I'm gonna give you a sampling. I'm just gonna give you like a quick, as quickly as I can, an overview of some of the different collections that I have. And I don't have it all together organized by the board online. And actually, I realized that it takes way too much time to put one piece in. It takes 20 steps. So we're not doing that. The website, Nubian.com, it's been there since the 80s. It's still there. A lot of my stuff is up there, and some of the stuff is not current, but I'm going to find a way to give that to you today in another form. So you have options. You can get the hair jewelry. Some of it is at Nubian.com, at Facebook, Nubian Enterprises. I'm going to actually take each board and load it up into an album. So I'm going to create an album for each board. And you know what? It's going to be very simple, because just like I'm showing you, this board is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the order. So if you see something here today that you like, in fact, just count 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. 24 pieces on the board. This board is my Roots to Rasta board. I created this with our culture definitely in mind. So they're one of a kind. They're in the Rasta colors of red, gold, and green. And they're also in the African American flag colors of red, black, and green. Red for the blood that we shed, green for the land, and black for us, the race. So I want you all, especially now, this would be a really beautiful thing for you to carry in your crown, representing your culture and letting them know that, you know, I don't want to say Black Lives Matter. We should know that. But this is definitely something for your culture. Like I said, take a look. If you got what I'm going to say is, if you got a phone, go grab your phone and take a picture of the one you like, and just send me a DM. DM me on Facebook. Facebook, Nubian Enterprises. I'm under Nekhena Evans. Most of you probably know me as Nekhena. I don't know how many are here that really know me, but I would want you to go to Nubian Enterprises, because that's where the albums are going to be, and that's where you can get your stuff. I don't want to just strip everything down and take it, so when I leave, right, I'm going to take them off and go to the next one. We just get them back so they can look at them, okay? Heaven? I'm trying to show them the board, so I'm taking them off. And when I walk down there, I need them to go back up, okay? This is my second board. This is a board, this design I call Princess Jewels. princess jewels. Princess jewels are distinguished by the beautiful long dangle kind of feminine design. They're colorful. I have them in all the colors of the rainbow. And they're just elegant. You know, that drop elongated chandelier look is what you get with this. So if you want something really, really feminine and really beautiful, this is something that you might want to get. Again, the numbers would go, these are sold already. So you would go row by row, 1, 2, 3, 4, see what you like. If it has your name on it, get your phone, take a picture of it, because when it's gone, it's gone. You have to know that I really, really enjoy making hair jewelry. It's been a prayer and a meditation to me for years, from the time I began with it, and you can see that it's actually grown into this, which expresses the love that I have for creating beautiful crown jewels for you queens and kings. Because part of my philosophy has always been that we are the kings and queens of this planet, and it is my pleasure to bring that back. Excuse me one second. Could you please tell Ken he's coming so loud out the window coming down? Could you not tell him? Bring his bell, please. Okay, so next, right here. I guess, is there a way that I can not take them down? Can you see? Can you bring it closer? Yeah. Okay. Right. I don't want to keep taking every board down, so I'm trying to find a way to make sure you can see them. That's good. Thank you. That's good. Now, could you see any people respond? I don't know if you're seeing something you like. I have no idea.
Somebody said, "Where are you?"
Where are you? I am in Brooklyn. I am at 89 McDougal Street between Howard and Saratoga. I am in my yard. I do have ability for you to come and make an appointment. You know, just call me at the business number if you want to come by and pick something up. I'm available for that. This is a whole new thing, you know. So this is my first time actually bringing my booth to my yard. And I think that I will be doing this maybe on Saturdays or Sundays on the weekends. And I'm hopeful that I will get, you know, better in terms of how I structure it and organize it. Like I said, you can always get my products at my website. Forever it's been at Nubian.com. That's been since the 80s. That's NEWBEIN.com. And you can also get me on Facebook at New Being Enterprises. I'm going to be putting these the jewels on in albums, and you can just pick out what you want by number, and you can also DM. I do take Cash App, and I will take PayPal. So that's what I have to say. This right here, this board right here is rainbow. I was very mindful of creating strong colors for the jewels, prominent colors like cherry red and royal blue and orange. So you can see that all of the jewelry actually comes in silver and gold. Now I have a preference for gold, that's just my thing, but I know a lot of people love silver. So the gold, everything comes in gold and silver. And as I said, if you see something you like, clock the number. Clock, Ken, please, a little bit. Can you clock the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever you like. The other thing that I want to say is, I've been doing this for a long time, and I guess some of you who know me, have bought jewelry from me, already know the standard, you know, with respect to us and respect to our magnificence. I'm talking about black people. with respect to the elegance and us having refined elements. All the things that I have made, I make with the best materials. So the jewels have crystals, Swarovski, Aurora Borealis, so that they reflect the light. There's a meaning to it. I've never been frivolous with everything that I've made. It has an energy to it, it has a purpose to it, and it's all toward edifying you and edifying your crown, and based on our culture. So this is my crystals. Right now we're still dealing with crown jewels. I call crown jewels the pieces that are crystals that dangle, that are one of a kind, and they're of that energy of queeniness. So this group is the rainbow group with the prominent colors. This group right here, this is a whole nother vibration. This collection I call the Lotus Blossom collection. Now if you know anything about lotus blossom, you know that the lotus flower is, according to our ancient Kemetic legacy, is a symbol of your divinity coming forward, your divinity. As you know, even in the Asian culture, where the lotus flower is revered, because the lotus flower is under the water, murky, dirty water, in the evening, but in the morning when the sun comes up, it rises to the surface to reveal a beautiful, one of the most exquisite, lovely lotus blossom flowers in the world. It's just gorgeous. And so, representing divinity, the softness, lotus blossom, this board right here is showing that softness. Pastel colors, soft peaches, satiny blues and whatnot. So if you see one you like, grab it. This one right here is, I call Charming. That was a specific collection that I made with the matching little charm on the end. So now you have your rainbow crown jewels here, you have your lotus blossom here, and now we're going to move on to a whole nother section. And this section right here is the wire collection. Now, I actually have written a book about the development and the history, actually, of hair jewelry, hair adornment, because I've been in it since the 80s, and this has been my life's purpose, as God would have it. So I want to just acknowledge that this is where it began. And I'm coming right back. I'm going to show you something. This was the form, oops. This was the form that it began in. So back in the 60s, and we are very much on the 60s energy right now, the original jewelers who used to make bracelets out of spoons and forks, they began to carve, to take wire, serious wire, not the wire like this, because this is a very beautiful and different kind of wire, but it's easier to work with. They were actually using the right professional tools and making jewelry like this for us in the 60s, okay, do the math, when we were doing afros and corn braids at that time, just corn braids and braids. As part of my first showing, my first showcase, I am going to actually put these on sale. I'm selling out. I'm making room for the new. I don't know what luxurious jewelry I'll be making for your crowns by 2021, or maybe even the end of this year, but all of this, I am making room for something new. So, with that being said, I am going to take these classic designs, spiral design, and make them all available to you for $5, whatever I have left. And these are beautiful. Let me tell you something about this wire. The wire that we're making these in now, if I could put it in your hand, you would be amazed at how light it is. You won't even feel it. This wire I fell in love with, and I made a lot of different things with it because it doesn't tarnish, it will never turn, and it will never lose its color, and it's as light as a feather. So these are going to be on sale, the ones that are spiral. These are the original designs that came to us from the 60s and stayed with us all the way to now. That's 40 something years that we're talking about the legacy began. Okay. All of the crown jewels and all of these, the wire creations, I call them freestyle because that's how they're made. They've all been made freestyle by hand with me, and I say with lots of love. Honestly, I get quiet and it's just a wonderful experience, and my desire is always that that energy of love and caring and culture is transmitted to you through the pieces that I make. Most of my hair jewelry, when I'm out, this sells for $10. These are $10 a piece. Like I said, they're one of a kind. I'm now I'm not saying getting rid of them. I'm letting them go. And so after today, what I will do is give a 20% discount off of these. So there'll be 8 instead of 10. So I'm going to do that when I finish. And I guess I'll do that for a time. When I get ready to change my, when it's almost done, I'll let you know. But coming from today, like I said, it's time to release. And I'm going to let the crown jewels and the wire creations, the freestyle creations go. So if you see something that speaks to you, get it. Take a picture of it. Look for it in the album on Facebook, New Being page. A lot of people go to the Nekhena page, but I want you to go to my business page for business. That's the New Being Enterprises Facebook. And I will put the albums up there. Okay. So I'm going to move on along and show you something else. I don't know. Can you see this right here, Niall? Yeah. Can you help me? Okay. This right here, these boards, actually, this is the next thing that happened after the wire creations. It was hair charms. We made the charms for the hair, but we only, in the beginning, and I'm saying in the early 70s, we made them out of just onks, mostly. It was onks. And we refused, I'm giving y'all my book right now. Y'all getting some history. Y'all refused to say, what? Do it, something. Okay, hey y'all. Love you guys. So I maintain that history, that legacy. The point of these charms was to bring you symbols directly from our culture. So these are always on the website, Nubian.com. I've been having these since I started, so 20-something years now. But now those are on sale for $5 too. When I made the charms $5, everybody was very happy about that because they could get quite a few. So get 3 or 4, $20, it's easy. But the point is, our symbols are here. And it's very important to wear our symbols on our bodies and our crowns to adore ourselves. So, just to kind of show you some of, we have an ankh, we have an African goddess. We have a butterfly. Some things are very meaningful, some things are just fun. The cowrie shell, of course, that's a mainstay of our culture. We have Buddha. We have bells, like it's jingling baby, just something that's a little fun if you like to hear sound when you're moving. Feathers from the Kemetic culture, from the Native American culture. We have diva. If you know you're a diva and you just want that in your crown, let the world know. Fertility, the Ashanti doll, which is a symbol of people used to see it and be like, oh, I can't wear that in my hair, I'm going to get pregnant. You know that's not how you get pregnant, right? But what it symbolizes is abundance and prosperity. So that's just to name a few of some of the symbols that I have. Oh, what I want to point out too, if you look over here, and I try to have them in silver and gold, I have Adinkra symbols. That was something that we kind of reached back to Africa and got touch base back with a few years ago, maybe in the last decade especially. We started wearing the mud cloth and then remembering the Adinkra symbols. So you see we have Dwafe, which is the comb, and we also have Janami, which is very, very popular. I guess I'll just try to, maybe I'll open it. You can see that, right? We have Janami, we have Dwafe, which is a symbol of beauty. We have, what other Adinkra symbol? Sankofa. Sankofa, which is really a very important message to us. It's saying go back and fetch it. That's what it means literally, to know your history, know yourself. You have to know your history in order to go forward. So we have two symbols of Sankofa. One is the bird with his head facing back, which is, okay, those boards are downstairs, but we have the bird and we have the one that looks like two hearts together. So that's Sankofa. So yeah, my mission has been, I think I'm gonna need a little water too, Heaven, if you don't mind. My mission has been to bring beauty, to bring culture, to bring inspiration and empowerment to you through adoration of your crown. And excuse me, I'm talking, okay. The charms have been foundational to that. So get your charms, go to Nubian.com. Some of the pieces are on Etsy. I also have an Etsy store, and I've been working with that one a little bit more because the Etsy store is not so hard to upload the stuff all at once. I mean, it's just a lot of work no matter how you do it. Anyway, get your symbol of empowerment, and now we do the squeeze on. We just take it and we squeeze it right on. So now I'm going to move. I think I'm going to go all the way to the end of my wall because the middle part is my most precious part that I want to save for the end because it's what I'm doing currently and it's what I love so much. You saw me put the piece on the young ladies here to begin with, the easy slide ponytail holders that I do, and now I'm going to take you over to that wall. So just come along with me. Okay. Thank you. So now I'm here. You know this will be one of the sides of the wall at the event. So here it is. This is my wall of ponytail holders that I make, that I've been making for a long time. I've come through so many generations with the ponytail holders, but this last wave is metals. At some point, I mean, I used to make, actually still do, I used to make a lot of different kinds, and I have some of those. I'll show you, not today because this is showing you what my latest is, and my latest genre is metal. But as you can see, if you look at this one, this is Italian marble. And so I make gemstone ponytail holders. I've made them out of wood, always using things that come from Mother Earth, things that are representative of us, things that are natural to go with natural hair. So today I'm not featuring those. I'm just letting you know that that will be coming. I'll show you some of the diversity of the other creations that I've made. But this is it right here. Again, the ponytail holders are symbolic. They're meaningful because that's our culture. So you'll see a representation of many indigenous cultures because a lot of indigenous people from Asia, Native Americans, we all have a lot in common. And you'll find that our symbols resonate to energies and meanings. Like here we have the symbol of Om. Om is the sound of creation, according to the Ayurvedic or ancient Hindu culture. Om, the sound of creation. I have a lot of Kemetic pieces because I know our origins of ancient Egypt or ancient Kemet. So I studied, I'm a sacred woman, I've studied with Queen Afua, and I've done my research over the years. So this is what I do. And I have a great deal of symbols from ancient Kemet. I have my aunt, I have her standing, her kissing, which is the symbol of honoring, kneeling, with her wings spread. You know, there were actually prayers that were made in that position. We have her standing, we have her sitting, we have the beautiful Queen Nefertiti. Her name means beautiful. Ankh, symbolizing life. I'm Ankh, you're Ankh. It's the female genitalia, the man genitalia. So all of these things have meaning for us. A lot of the pieces are generic African motif like this. This is something for men because in the beginning it was like women just wore stuff with their locks and they were the only ones wearing locks. And brothers and sisters have been walking along the same lines together for a long time. Don't be mistaken. Every movement that we've made within the natural hair movement, they have walked with us hand in hand. So when we had afros, the temperature's just getting hot. When we had afros, they had afros. When we wear locks, they wear locks and braids just like us. So this is a piece with the African brass, and it is like a shield. And those are the kind of things that I look toward for men. We have the Merkut, which is the pyramid. This is an example of the pyramid piece, which has marble highlights, earth tones, that is again stone. And here's one with beautiful red copal. Copal is tree resin. And the vibration is royal. It's always about royalty. So, many of these are up on, some of these are up on the website at Nubian. Some of them are on the Etsy page, which is me, Nubian Queen. Nubian as in N-E-W-B-E-I-N, like a brand new being. That's the double entendre of Nubian. Nubian has always embraced the ancient Nubian culture, which goes back to regality and beauty from ancient of days. And Nubian is becoming transformed from the inside out by beauty. I don't want to leave out. So I love gold, but I also have a lot of silver. Like I said, try to do everything. Trying to get this in here. Could you help me with that? I'll stand over here. Okay. Can you see the silver pieces? We have Ankh. We have we have a lotus blossom flower. You know, that's one of the favorite symbols. Here's a piece that is for men. It's the Ankh, but it has the scarab, Kepera in it, which is for transformation. So the brothers are definitely included. And here we have our basic, our iconic cowrie shell, something that we always will have. This is the one icon of our culture that we have kept across the waters from the beginning. It's never left us. And we take it in every form, in our necklaces and our hair jewelry and our ponytail holders. So I also have that available for you. You're always going to get a cowrie shell from Nubian. Some of the silver pieces, some of the pieces don't have significance except from beauty, except for something unique about them. And I'll just show you a couple of those right now. This is just a beautiful, bold silver piece. This is ancient rune language. Try to show you always. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm getting crooked. I'm falling. Can we tighten this up? Yeah. Anyway, that's runes. So ancient things, old things, meaningful things. I know you brothers don't like things that dangle, and you definitely don't do gold too much. This is something very simple that will look very beautiful on a man with a beautiful lock of mane of locks. It's just like a tree branch, and it goes across your hair in the back and holds it. Like I said, the Nubian feature is one size fit all, and it fits comfortably. And the thing about this feature is that it doesn't put any pressure on your hair when you put it on, and it's secured. It won't move, and it won't feel tight. And that's the real beauty of it, because a lot of us used to get headaches. We'd be putting it on, taking it off, and by the time the day ended, you were very exhausted. So now I'm going to move to the central part of my ponytail holders. This is like, I call them power pieces. So let me show you what they are. Probably could sit here a minute. Okay, so these are what I call the power pieces. You can see these are pictures up here of some of the customers who have bought the power pieces, wearing it, showing you how it goes in your hair. With Heaven, they're made of African brass. They have a lot of them traditional design work, like the lines. You see the concentric lines going in. That comes from a specific tribe, and it has a story behind it. Actually, I don't want to misquote it, so I'm going to tell you what it is. I believe in Nomo, which is the power of naming. The power of naming. And so I give all of the pieces names, even like I gave the jewelry collection names, because that's what we do in our African tradition. We know naming is important, the meaning. So this one, for example, is a motif that I would call infinity. It looks like a symbol of infinity. This design has the brass is inscribed with 4 axes. Battle axes, I call them. This is very much a Shango piece, very much a piece that can be worn by a male or a woman. It's an energy of strength. These I really love. These are mandalas. I call them mandalas because they're beautiful round pieces or medallions. And this one has little, what I call like coils, similar to the peppercorn Buddha hair. So I like that because our hair is very much based on spirals and coils, and so this represents the coil in our hair. This one incorporates the coil in the center, but has a beautiful web design around the end. A lot of people really like that. It's a beautiful piece to wear. This one reminds me of a sun, and that sun emblem is Ra. It is in the I'm trying to fit the Aztec culture. The sun always is, this one's getting hot again, Niall. It's always something of meaning, the sun. So these are very powerful pieces. This one has a beautiful trim frame wrapped around it. They're just elegant. And although they're bold, they can be worn comfortably, and they also do not put stress on the hair. So you get the beauty and power of the piece, but you're not getting a lot of pull on your scalp and your hair. I have my aunt. I think which one am I going to put on you, Heaven? I'm going to show you this on Heaven's hair. So you can just get an idea of how it goes on. Have a seat. Beautiful. Oh, I should turn you around. Sorry. First, you get a look at her beautiful face. Say hi.
Good morning.
Have a seat. Turn around. I'm going to turn the seat around so I can show you from the back. How I do it. Okay. So, Heaven's in my booth.
Is this Charlotte?
Yeah. And she just brought this beautiful large Ma'at piece. This is for someone who has an abundant mane, a lot of hair. I'm just simply going to grab her hair, wrap this around, bring it up to here, and underneath, now it's interesting. Underneath, you can just press it and slide it, and it's there, beautiful. And it's not on her hair. The tension is in the piece, so it's not pulling her hair tight. Also, I wanted to tell you, this same girl, Heaven, who's had locks most of her life now, she told me, she said facts. She told me, you don't have to, Grandma Nekhena, you don't have to press this. You could just do this. Take the ends and go like this. Boom. Even tighter. So, after I struggled for so many years, a little crooked. After I struggled so many years showing people in my booth how they have to press it and slide it, and really all they have to do is do this. Just take the 2 strings and pull it. You can wear it by itself, or you can have something holding your hair together and put it on top as a dressing. I want to do one more. I want you to see me do the Mandela piece live. So let's take, ooh, this one or that one? Which one? That one. Our favorite Buddha piece. Boom. Underneath. So let me show you. Open it up. This is wax cotton. It's not going to break. It's not going to wear out. It's actually not even going to be used that much because, like I said, the design, my design, is that the stress goes onto the piece and not onto your hair. So I just took that. I was so busy talking. I put her hair in. I pulled it up to the top. I'm going to actually press and pull this to a certain point. And then I'm going to just grab the 2 strings and pull it. And it's tight. And it's beautiful. Yeah, she's going to leave that in. So that's the Nubian power pieces. And you know you need to get that for your life, honey, because when you're walking down the street, they're going to follow you. They're going to be behind you. They're going to be going like, whoo, where'd you get that piece? And you can tell them, I got it at Nubian. Thank you. Okay, so we are coming close to the end for today. I don't know if I've been too long. Hopefully I'll get better at this. But I'm coming into my next to last section because Heaven's got a little feature coming in. Oh man, can you put something on her? Heaven? On that last one. So, I'm taking a sip. Put something out of the book, or maybe. I'm starting from the beginning. I'm on Facebook now. I think my Instagram phone keeps going out because of the heat. It's so hot in the yard. The sun is beaming. So I'll probably just upload it to Instagram. But maybe everybody doesn't know me. I can't assume y'all are all my friends on Facebook. But this is me, right? I haven't changed one lick, right? Exactly the same. This was me in 1990 something. I wrote this book called Hair Locking, Everything You Need to Know, which was one of the first books really talking about the meaning of locks and the symbolism and so forth, and from a holistic point of view, like a primer. A lot of people felt that this book was very helpful to them, and I was blessed to have this come through me and to be able to share it with the world. I also want to remind everyone too that Nubian has hair care products. I made hair care products from a very long time ago. Carol's daughter, myself, Praises, I must mess up her name, Audio. We were all making products when nobody wanted to, when they wouldn't give us shelf room on the drugstores. There wasn't even no pharmacies like Rite Aid and all these big stores now, but you know, the ethnic hair section didn't exist, and Europeans did not want our products on the shelf. And so many of us, like Carol's daughter and myself, got into our kitchens, channeled our ancestors, and we began to make products naturally, kitchen-based, herbally based, that would not damage our hair and that would work with it. So a lot of people know my products. I've been around for a while. They are excellent. I have my two shampoos, which is the moisturizing shampoo and the cleansing shampoo. And you put this one in first, this one second. This one makes your hair not ashy. It's special. I'll do a commercial on that another day. Anybody who's tried it would know. And then it's the hair honey, which is like the land of milk and honey. I had milk. I had a hair milk, and I have hair honey. The hair milk is not available anymore, and prayerfully one day I will be able to bring it back, but the honey is still here. It's lovely. It's a light oil sheen, and it's anointed by God. I'm just saying the truth. I mean, it comes and it has a blessing on it, and hopefully you will get that same blessing when it comes into your hands and onto your crown. And I say that with all respect. I also have an herbal tea mix, which I sold the last one, so I'll have to show you that the next time. Okay, we're coming to the home stretch, and we're coming to my most favorite part. I've already been wearing this so that you could kind of get the feel. These are the headdresses that I make, the crowns for the queens. And it's with the utmost respect that I am making these, because I made them by the Spirit. And then when I began to sell them in the booth, they began to take on another meaning. The actual bestowing of the crown upon black women, or upon women, because women have all been discriminated against in this world. So something began to happen, a spirit that moved through me to you, when I was actually feeling the need to say to you some words as I was bestowing the crown upon your head. Now let me tell you, when I first started with the crowns, I didn't make them all, and I'm going to show you one very elegant design that I picked up and I was selling. It's pretty classic. Everyone knows that one. And I do have plenty of these available for sale. This is one that I have several of. I don't just have the one. So this is something that's, I won't say commercial, but it's beautiful. And I was able to pull this because I was looking. And at one point, they were not available anymore. And I went in my spirit and I said, I can do this. Let me make my own crowns. And so the journey began. So this is one that I have on, which I tend to do luxury. This is bling. I'm giving you bling, giving you crystals, still in line with the jewelry. And actually, I'm going to just pull this close. I don't know if you can see, I have 6, right? Right now, I have 6 going across that are gold, and I have 6 going across that are silver. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to just take the camera close. Or should I take the pieces down and just take the camera? I'm going to take the camera close, and I'm going to show each one to you. And if you like it, if you feel, Queen, that it has a spirit that represents you, get it. This is not about an outfit. This is about who you are, woman. Who you are as a queen. And you're not getting it necessarily. I mean, it's cool if you want to get it. You got an outfit. The reopening is starting. We're going to be going out in the night and doing our thing again. So it is for a special occasion. You just get that one black dress or red dress or whatever, and you put your crown on and you're very fabulous. But also, it's for your soul. It's for you. It's a remembrance. Remember, our crowns have been stolen and taken away from us, and they gave everything to Queen Elizabeth and them. But we know originally Africa, ancient days, you can go see the queens on the crowns, even from the pyramid. So this is what I have been given to do. I have been given to restore crowns, to reclaim crowns. And so that's what I've been about the business of doing especially. And I hope you love them as much as I enjoy making them. And as I say, he's given me an anointing to bless you and bestow them upon you. So I'm going to show you the ones I have. Actually, there are maybe 2 more. I have a couple up on Etsy. I stopped actually putting them online because what would happen when I made them and I had them in a booth like this and you came and you saw them, you would be magnetized to the piece that was for you. And you would know, and we would have that sisterhood exchange, and wow, what a spirit. And I found that when I actually put them online in a picture flat like this, it wasn't being received. It wasn't being felt like the same energy. And so I kind of felt like it was too sacred, you know, like maybe it doesn't belong just to be like that. So I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm here. And I'm wearing one so that you can see it live, because it seems like when it's seen live or when it's felt live, I am going to take a chance. I'm going to take courage, and I'm going to put them back online. And I guess he who have eyes to see, let him see, ears to hear, let him hear. You gotta be able to see yourself in your crown, queen. That's all. That's all I'm saying. So I'm gonna show you the ones that I made, and I'll talk a little bit about them as I'm showing them to you. I have a book. I have collections actually. I could show you from right here. Right, this is my favorite. This book right here, I put them in books, so actually maybe I don't have to take them down. I'm just sharing some of the collections with you. These are the ones that I really like. They have beaded jewels on the end, honey. Bead fringe, okay? Handiwork. So, I don't know if I'm doing justice. I'm just trying to give you a little sampling of my collections of what I've been making for you, queens. And indeed, these are one of a kind, because I tell you one thing, I can't make 2 of these even if I try. Even if I try, I can't make 2. I'm going to be quiet and let them speak. You see the pieces? This is one book which is really the beautiful pieces with beaded fringes. Now, I'm gonna stop there. So a lot of the crowns that I'm going to show you have this, but I also make them without. Actually, I'm going to show you one without. This is a beautiful piece that I did with topaz. I don't know if you remember topaz. I remember Avon used to have a topaz perfume. But I draped the chains, and it has a beautiful teardrop shaped crystal with a matching charm, gold charm on the end, and it's just lovely. So you got to figure it out, queen, where you going to wear your crown to. It's just like I stopped believing in Sunday clothes, you know. I was raised up that you had your good clothes for Sunday and your good shoes and stuff. But this is about you being queen. You could actually put on a fabulous nightgown in your house and wear it, maybe for your hubby or whatever. Or just one day you want to show the world who you are. Put your crown on and just get to stepping. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to show you the pieces, and I'll do a little description. And then I'm going to be out, and we're going to keep talking. You're going to hit me up on Facebook, New Being, right? And you're going to look for the album with the pieces in them, the crowns. I'm going to put them in there. If y'all act like y'all don't know, I'm going to take them back. No, I'm not. I'm going to just put them up. The ponytail pieces are going to be spread out there, Nubian as well as Etsy. Etsy is Nubian Queen, Nubian like Newebein, that I am Nubian. And then also I'm going to be creating the albums on the Facebook page for Nubian Enterprises. That's number one. That is ruby red. I'm not going to try to describe them. I'm just going to move. If you like it, say number two, take a picture. Oh, and actually these have my signature. My signature is, I am the royal hairdresser. I went to the museum 2 decades ago with QueenNE. We went this particular day, and I saw the references regarding the royal hairdresser. And I felt that she definitely was who I am. She jumped down in my soul, my spirit. And so I have committed myself to being her, the royal hairdresser, especially as I have made these crowns. Right? I'm hoping you're seeing them right. I don't know. I'm probably making mistakes. There's our ankh, and there are our wings of ma'at, or our wings of freedom. This is beautiful peacock crystal prism, peacock crystal center with the string tassels matching. This one, I don't know if you can see, has the crown with the fabulous filigree spade endings that have crystals all inside. Here's another one with the drops. Wow. Now, I don't know if it's your birthday. I don't know if you have a wedding coming up. But that is definitely something to die for. You put that with a beautiful slate dress, some kind of glitter or black, and you will be the queen of the ball. And of course, last but not least, we have our divine cowrie shell in a very petite style. Now, I want to show you how they go on. So I hope you've seen them. I was just scrolling through. I hope I was doing a good job. I'm sorry, y'all. And I'm going to now just show you how they go on. And then I'm going to be out, and I hope to see you in my store, see you online, see you get busy. Miss Heaven, can you come, please? I'm going to pick out one of my favorite ones and put it on her. I'm going to bestow her with a crown. Oh, I'm going to put a crown on you. You want to pick one? Oh, how about this one? Is that good? So, this is the crown that I chose to bestow upon. What is? I can't see it. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back. I can't. Right? This is the crown I
you can interact with people in your life.
Now I'm supposed to be doing that. Interacting with the people.
No, you can enter by like entering.
Huh? I can't see it. I'm sorry, y'all. This is the one that I'm going to put on Heaven. I am going to learn how to interact with you guys as I'm doing these things. Right now, I can't, and I'm going to work it out. And you can call me if you want to help me. To tell me how to do it. Come, Heaven. Okay. So now I've taken the crown off of the board, and you can see that it is adjustable. This is my beautiful baby.
The question is, I no longer have locks. Will the crown snap my hair?
No. I have bald-headed ladies. I can show you pictures of... Actually, you'll see pictures of women that are bald-headed. Oh, they look stunning. It doesn't matter what kind of hair you have. This doesn't catch anything. Basically, you see what I have? I have it, and I'm going to just center it in her hair. I'm going to do it from the back and then I'm going to do it from the front. I put it on. Turn around, Heather. Take a slow turn around. Take a slow turn around. A slow turn around. And you see back here? I'm just pulling it tight. I'm adjusting it so that it fits comfortably. Maybe drop it down a little bit. Oh boy. I like my drop down a little bit more, so. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking. Ooh. I had to say, ooh, that is beautiful. So you see she has a elegant teardrop. That's like abalone shell. It has the colors in it. And the beaded tassels match the coloration. She is queen. Even in the phone, she's like, ooh, honey, she's stunning to herself. So yeah, that's what it is. One size fits all. You gonna keep it on? Look at it go. Okay, I'm gonna do me. This is how I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna do one for myself, just to show you how easy it is. Right. So I'm gonna take this off. Right. I'm taking it off. What am I? Realize that it's easy. It's tingling. Yeah, it's tingling in my hand. I got these now. Oh, okay. Yeah. Very easy. I did it really tight. It slides. It adjusts. I took it off. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna give it really. Oh wow. Heaven help me. I'm dropping everything. So, all right. I'm going to put on this one to end. I like the colors that I did. I like this one because, you know, a lot of the ancient Egyptians and stuff gave you crowns. What did it say? Sharon Smith. I see somebody, Sharon. I love you. So, and I like this one too. What I did special with this one, I made the beaded legs match the ends. Normally you'll see a chain on the sides, but this one has matching beaded strands. So I just opened it up. I'm going to drop my crown on over my Bantu knots. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to pull it. What is there to say? You cannot wear this crown and not know who you are. You cannot put your crown on and not know that you're a queen and feel it. And so this is what I'm about. This is what I'm bringing back. Reclaiming the, people like to say doing this or that, one queen at a time, one person at a time. Yeah, I'm getting queens throned for one crown at a time. So, that being said, let me get my signs. I'm going to show you the last of where you can go. In case you don't know, when I say Nubian, I'm not saying any...
Backwards. So.
Oh, it's backwards. I can't make it go forward. It's upside down. This is funny. It's saying N-E-W-B-E-I-N. That's hilarious. Like brand new being without the G. That's two N's.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, you can't see it? Can you see it now?
It's reflective.
Okay. It's reflective, so I need to stand. Oh man, next time I put it in black
It's
letters.
in the comments, so.
Okay, what they saying?
I said it's in the comments. I'm putting it in the
Okay, thank you. Nubian.com. Facebook is Nubian Enterprises. I am going to ask you all to not look for my business stuff on Nekhena Evans, but look for it on Nubian and Facebook. Instagram, I'm Nubian.nyc. N-U-B. No, the Instagram is Nubian.nyc.
What's Facebook?
This is Facebook, Nubian Enterprises, and my website is Nubian.com. Just like that.
What's the name of your Facebook is what I'm asking. Nubian?
Nubian Enterprises.
Yeah, Instagram is Nubian NYC.
.nyc.
Oh, they have you on Instagram.
Okay, so listen. This was my first time doing this, a live showcase. I hope I did okay. I don't know. I was just going with it. But I wanted to share with you in the season of this pandemic or plandemic, we couldn't get out. So I thought it would be nice to share with you from home. And I think this won't be the last time. I'll try to be regular about this until the situation changes. And I want to say that it's my pleasure to serve you. It's been my pleasure to create Adorations for Your Crowns for close to 30-something years. And I will continue to do so until I can't do it no more. Love you. Stay beautiful.